aim to do maybe 50 to 100,000 humanoid robots next year, and then 10x it again the following year. It's like 500,000 robots in 3 years.
To achieve this ambition, Tesla Bot Gen 3 has officially gained the ability to autonomously recover from any incidents, including unexpected collisions. This allows the robot to continue its tasks without any intervention, meeting Elon Musk's expectations of an automated workforce that can assist humans in all situations. How did Gen 3 Bot pass the test flawlessly? Before we begin, please help us reach 5,500 subscribers. It will be a huge motivation for us to continue bringing you great episodes about Tesla Model Q, Tesla EVs, and the latest news. How did Tesla Bot Gen 3 showcase its capabilities in the latest trial? What happens when a Tesla bot falls? This isn't just a technical detail. It's a critical factor that determines trust, safety, and the real-world applicability of this humanoid robot in environments where it must live and work alongside humans. In real-life scenarios, robots won't operate under perfect conditions. Slippery floors, uneven terrain, and sudden collisions with people or objects can easily cause a loss of balance. According to a report by Boston Dynamics, a humanoid robot may encounter more than 10 fall risk incidents during a typical 8-hour work shift, depending on the environment. How Tesla Bot handles falling, including the fall posture, level of damage, recovery speed, and ability to resume work, is the clearest demonstration of Tesla's capabilities in AI, mechanical design, and control software. A robot priced at $10,000 like the Tesla Bot Gen 3 cannot be considered efficient if every fall results in broken joints, misaligned actuators, or requires manual repair. Meanwhile, Optimus Gen 3 is capable of walking at 5 kilometers per hour and lifting objects over 20 kilograms, which means it will often operate in dynamic environments where collisions are inevitable. Unlike industrial robots that work in controlled conditions, Tesla Bot Gen 3 is designed to function in complex spaces like homes, restaurants, and warehouses settings, where accidents and unexpected situations are common. Therefore, falling is not an anomaly, but an inevitable case that must be accounted for in design. If the robot cannot get up on its own, or requires human intervention, its usability and cost-effectiveness drop significantly. On the other hand, if Tesla Bot can treat falling as a normal part of its operating cycle, such as standing back up within 5 seconds and minimizing impact through smart adjustments of hip and knee joints, this would mark a major milestone in convincing customers to entrust tasks to a robot. Elon Musk once stated, "Tesla Bot needs to be able to operate safely and intelligently in a world built for humans." This implies the robot must adapt to falling something inherently human. Earlier prototypes like Tesla Bot Gen 2 were seen falling during demos, but Gen 3 has undergone major improvements, featuring 27 precision actuators, force feedback sensors that are twice as responsive as before, and more flexible joint designs to help mitigate damage during a fall. On the software side, Tesla holds a major advantage with its AI training infrastructure using video and virtual simulation, similar to the approach behind its autonomous driving systems. Every fall becomes valuable training data, helping Tesla refine its motion algorithms and optimize the robot's posture in millions of scenarios. Tesla is currently testing over 500 Optimus units inside its factories, and the falls that occur in real production environments are essential resources for building adaptive capabilities. Tesla can also push over-the-air OTA software updates, just like with its EVs, allowing each robot to learn not only from its own data, but also from the experiences of its entire global fleet. In the long term, the ability to recover from a fall will be one of the key metrics for measuring the maturity of humanoid robots. Investors, enterprise customers, and everyday users don't just care about robots walking, picking up objects, or folding arms. They want to know what happens when something goes wrong. And when Tesla can prove that Optimus Gen 3 can fall, stand up within 3 to 5 seconds, and continue operating without fault, that will be a clear signal that humanoid robots are ready for mass production and commercial deployment. What strategies will Tesla use to sell the Tesla Bot Gen 3? Tesla has been very successful in using pre-orders to attract customer attention, while simultaneously generating early cash flow. The low deposit requirement allows consumers to commit without significant financial concern. For example, the Cybertruck only required a $100 deposit for pre-ordering, and despite not yet being delivered, over 1.9 million orders have been recorded. Similarly, the Model 3 had a $1,000 deposit and generated $400 million in cash within the first few weeks of its launch, allowing Tesla to gauge real market demand. With Tesla Bot Gen 3, Elon Musk is highly likely to continue this strategy by launching global online pre-orders with deposits ranging from $100 to $500. This method enables Tesla to test demand and attract consumer interest, while also facilitating rapid fundraising before mass production. This approach not only benefits Tesla, but also allows customers to take part in a technological revolution without having to pay a large upfront amount. Tesla always delivers products based on the order of deposits, prioritizing the U.S. market before expanding to other countries. Models like the Model 3 and Cybertruck have followed this strategy, allowing Tesla to optimize production and delivery processes while minimizing risks when rolling out products in countries with stricter regulations. Tesla Bot Gen 3 will face several legal considerations, especially in the early stages when few countries have clear regulations around robots interacting with humans. The US will be the top priority market since it's where Tesla has its largest production base, and it's also easier to launch new tech products. International markets, especially Europe, China, and Japan, will face more legal barriers regarding robots communicating and working alongside humans. Therefore, it's likely that Tesla will initially limit Tesla Bot Gen 3 to the US market, ensuring regulatory compliance, while also allowing opportunities to further develop and refine the product in real-world conditions. Delivering products in the order of deposit also helps Tesla create a sense of scarcity and motivates customers to place early orders to be among the first to receive the product. Tesla frequently introduces limited edition versions of its products, from Founders Edition to Launch Edition models of the Model S or Cybertruck. These versions not only carry a higher price, but also come with premium and exclusive features, appealing to tech enthusiasts and early adopters of cutting-edge products. With Tesla Bot Gen 3, Elon Musk may introduce a limited edition version, producing only a set quantity to test and validate the product in real-world environments. This version may include the full 1,000 features and be priced higher to attract early customers willing to pay a premium for advanced technology. These early adopters will play a critical role in providing real-world data to help Tesla optimize the product. While this limited edition may have a high price tag, possibly from $10,000 and up, it will be an important tool for Tesla to not only test performance, but also build a premium and breakthrough brand image. One of Tesla's biggest success factors in selling its products is its direct-to-consumer model, without going through dealerships. This enables Tesla to control the entire sales process, from pricing to software updates, OTA, as well as warranty and customer support. This model helps Tesla cut dealer costs and ensures a seamless customer experience. For Tesla Bot Gen 3, direct sales will be even more critical. The Tesla Bot is not just hardware, but also a service connected to Tesla Cloud, where the robot's AI and software will be continuously updated. Selling directly through Tesla's website or showrooms will ensure timely software updates and allow Tesla to maintain the highest levels of quality control and customer service. Tesla is known for its flexible pricing strategy based on market demand and production costs. For instance, Model Y prices were adjusted up to 5 times in 2023 alone, showing that Tesla is always ready to adapt to real-world conditions to maintain its competitive edge. This allows Tesla to not only adjust prices based on demand, but also reflect the product's true market value. Tesla Bot Gen 3 may start at a price point of $10,000, but Elon Musk could raise the price if demand exceeds supply, or if technology and features improve. On the other hand, if Tesla achieves large-scale production and reduces costs, the price could drop to reach a broader mass-market segment. One of the strategies Tesla could apply to Tesla Bot Gen 3 is a subscription model. Tesla has already experimented with monthly subscriptions for FSD on its EVs, and a similar model could be introduced for its robot. A $200 to $300 per month rental fee would be a reasonable range, allowing businesses and households to access the robot without needing to invest a large upfront amount. This rental option would not only help Tesla generate recurring revenue, but also give more customers, especially small businesses, an opportunity to experience high-end robotics without significant initial investment. With these strategies, Tesla Bot Gen 3 promises to usher in a new era of bringing robots into everyday life, whether through pre-orders, prioritized deliveries, or direct-to-consumer sales. Every element reflects Tesla's careful preparation to get the product into customers' hands as quickly and efficiently as possible. If this strategy succeeds, Tesla won't just create a massive robot market, it will fundamentally change the way we interact with technology in our daily lives. Once again, please help us reach 5,500 subscribers. This is important for us to stay motivated. Thank you. How will legal and regulatory challenges impact the global deployment of Tesla Bot Gen 3? When deploying the Tesla Bot Gen 3, Tesla will face legal and international regulatory barriers, which could significantly impact the speed and scope of the product's rollout. Regulations related to robot safety and data security are critical factors, especially as Tesla continues to expand its product and service offerings, including electric vehicles and autonomous driving technologies. In the U.S., the Tesla Bot will need to comply with strict safety standards set by the Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC. It is known that Tesla has undergone rigorous testing for its vehicle lineup, especially electric vehicles and autopilot systems. This creates a certain foundation for the Tesla Bot, but it will still have to undergo separate testing and certification processes. The safety certification process could take from 6 months to 1 year, potentially delaying the Tesla Bot's deployment in the U.S., similar to Tesla's earlier electric vehicle development phases. In other markets like Europe, the Tesla Bot will encounter strict data privacy regulations, particularly under the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. Although Tesla already has experience handling user data through its autonomous vehicle systems, the Tesla Bot may require even stricter data protection measures to comply with these regulations. Compared to competitors such as Boston Dynamics, companies that primarily develop robots for industrial applications where data privacy is not a top priority, Tesla Bot, which aims to enter the household and consumer space, will face more demanding data security challenges, especially if the robot is directly connected to smart home systems. Another critical factor is the variation in home robot regulations between countries. For example, in Japan, the Tesla Bot will need to meet extremely high safety standards, as the country has a well-developed household robotics market. However, the certification process in Japan may take 6 to 12 months, which could delay the Tesla Bot's launch there. Tesla will need to adapt its product strategy and rollout timeline depending on the legal requirements of each country. Deploying the Tesla Bot in major markets like Japan and the European Union will encounter legal barriers, much like when Tesla introduced its autonomous vehicles in these regions and had to make regulatory adjustments. Tesla may prioritize markets with a clear legal framework for household robots, just as it did when launching its vehicle lines, such as the Model 3 and Model S, in countries where electric vehicle and autonomous driving regulations were already established. The Tesla Bot rollout in these markets may proceed more quickly, while other countries may require more time to develop or revise their regulatory systems.
So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids, it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do.
Tesla Bot Gen 3 doesn't steal jobs, it redefines labor. With the goal of producing 10,000 robots each year, Elon Musk is building a tireless army to work 16 hours a day, replacing humans. Instead of eliminating people, Gen 3 frees them from dangerous, strenuous, and monotonous tasks. How will Tesla Bot Gen 3 accomplish its mission? Before we begin, please help us reach 6,200 subscribers. It will be a huge motivation for us to continue bringing you great episodes about Tesla Model Q, Tesla EVs, and the latest news. How does the launch of Tesla Bot Gen 3 redefine labor? The launch of Tesla Bot Gen 3 is not just a milestone in the robotics industry, but also a signal for a philosophical turning point in human history. When machines can replace most physical and intellectual labor at a basic level, the value of humanity will no longer be tied to productivity or the ability to work, but will be redefined based on what only humans possess, such as creativity, emotion, intuition, spirituality, and philosophical thinking. Tesla Bot Gen 3 was launched in early 2025 with many advanced upgrades. Its weight has been reduced to 50 kilograms thanks to the use of ultralight carbon and aluminum alloys, making the robot more agile and safer in human environments. Its arms and hands have been improved with 11 degrees of freedom, allowing it to perform complex tasks such as folding clothes, opening a bottle, or even picking up a coin from the floor. The finger's joints are equipped with force sensors, enabling the robot to adjust its grip based on the object, a crucial ability in both domestic and industrial environments. More importantly, Gen 3's ability to process and learn has been enhanced. Instead of just following rigid programmed commands, this robot has been trained through millions of hours of video from Tesla vehicles, allowing it to observe, predict, and react according to real-world contexts. Its AI system is trained with the same neural network architecture used in Tesla's self-driving cars, meaning the Tesla bot can also learn from the physical world in a flexible manner. Elon Musk has stated, Tesla Bot Gen 3 is the first leap toward a robot that can understand the world and interact like humans. The fact that Gen 3 can handle simple tasks such as carrying objects, assembling parts, cleaning, or assisting with logistics shows a gradual shift. Humans are no longer the sole center of the production chain. Tesla has already implemented Gen 3 in the Cybertruck production line and internal logistics areas to replace repetitive tasks. Although it is currently being produced on a small scale, the company aims to produce 10,000 robots per year, with the ambition to scale up to hundreds of thousands as the process reaches technical maturity and automation. The ability to mass produce at a low cost is one of Tesla's strategic advantages. While competitors, such as Figure AI and Agility Robotics, are still in the experimental phase or have high production costs, Tesla can leverage its entire supply chain, electric vehicle production lines, and software expertise to reduce product costs. Components such as processors, batteries, and drive systems are shared with Tesla's electric vehicles, helping to optimize costs. This makes Gen 3 not just a high-tech robot, but a product with the potential for large-scale mass adoption, much like automobiles. However, what is truly revolutionary lies not in the hardware or software, but in the societal consequences it brings. When a robot can work 16 hours a day without getting tired, without requiring wages, insurance, or benefits, the role of human labor in the economy will gradually fade. This raises a big question. If humans are no longer necessary for production, what defines their value? In the last century, each individual's societal value was closely tied to the job they did: engineer, worker, driver, doctor. But if robots can replace most of these jobs at a basic level, from driving, lifting, assembling, to answering emails, cleaning, or running call centers, we need to reconsider the essence of labor. The value of humanity will have to shift to areas that machines cannot replicate: artistic creativity, emotional perception, philosophical thinking, community connection, and spirituality. No neural network can compose a symphony like Mozart or create a life philosophy like Kierkegaard. Robots may imitate, but they can never truly experience life. Elon Musk has never hidden his goal of replacing repetitive labor. According to him, robots like Tesla Bot are not a threat, but a tool to free humans from tedious, dangerous, or time-consuming tasks. This forces society to adapt, starting with restructuring the education system, redirecting career paths towards the humanities, creativity, and emotional intelligence. In a future society, where productivity is no longer the key factor, each individual could live off part of the value created by robots and AI, while time would be devoted to exploring the inner self, developing knowledge, and contributing to the community in a less material but deeper way. Once again, please help us reach 6,200 subscribers. This is important for us to stay motivated. Thank you. How can Tesla Bot change the way education is personalized for students? As AI and robots become more deeply integrated into human life, one of the transformative shifts that has the potential to reshape society is the restructuring of the education system. Tesla Bot, with its deep learning AI foundation and sophisticated environmental sensors, has the potential to become a personal tutor for each individual, a form of highly personalized education that traditional systems cannot provide on a large scale. Elon Musk has long been concerned not only with electric cars and space exploration, but also with the future of education, where each individual learns at their own pace according to their needs and emotions, an ideal that Tesla Bot Gen 3 is approaching more than ever before. In the current educational model, a teacher is responsible for dozens of students at once, making it difficult to understand each one, their strengths, weaknesses, moods, and motivation levels. If deployed on a large scale, Tesla Bot could break this limit. With the ability to detect behavior and emotions through body language, voice, and facial expressions, the bot can not only help students absorb knowledge, but also adjust its teaching methods based on the learner's emotional state. A study from Stanford shows that up to 93% of human communication is nonverbal, something that current online learning platforms cannot capture, but Tesla Bot can. What sets Gen 3 apart is its integration of AI software trained directly from a dataset of billions of video frames of real-life situations, including human learning behaviors. Tesla has built the Dojo supercomputer system specifically to process these types of scenarios. This capability allows the bot not just to teach, but also to understand, which is crucial if we want to develop education in a human-centered and effective direction. Instead of following a rigid curriculum, students could have a personalized learning journey, continually updated according to their learning pace and retention. According to McKinsey, personalized education could improve learning speed by 20 to 30% compared to traditional models. Compared to competitors like IBM Watson Education or SoftBank Robotics Pepper, Tesla Bot shows a clear advantage in its integration of AI, machine learning, and physical robotics. IBM Watson Education is a powerful AI system for data analysis and learning feedback, but it operates only on computers and cannot interact physically. Meanwhile, Pepper is primarily deployed in over 2,000 schools worldwide to carry out simple activities such as greeting, storytelling, or supporting basic lessons. Both cannot observe real-time learning behaviors or understand students' emotional states moment by moment, as Tesla Bot Gen 3 is aiming to do. Tesla Bot could also operate as a 24/7 tutor, something no educational system today can offer. In countries with a high student-to-teacher ratio, especially in developing nations, having a personal tutor for each student is a far-off dream. But with a Tesla Bot priced under $20,000, a price Elon Musk hopes to reach through mass production, middle-class families in countries like India, Vietnam, or Brazil could easily access a robotic tutor within the next few years. Moreover, Tesla Bot could teach various subjects, from mathematics to music, sports, and languages, thanks to its ability to instantly update from a cloud database and modular software. According to a report by Deloitte, AI-powered learning platforms could reduce the time needed to acquire complex skills by up to 40%, thanks to optimized teaching methods tailored to each individual. This is particularly important as the world enters an era where soft skills such as creativity, problem-solving, and critical thinking become foundational. The OECD also warns that education systems that do not transform quickly will leave millions of young workers behind. Tesla Bot could be the factor that shifts this balance. Not only can Tesla Bot teach, but it can also change how students think about learning. When accompanied by an AI that can understand and support them in every emotional state, from stress before exams to lack of motivation, children will be guided on how to self-learn and develop independent thinking. A survey in the U.S. found that 67% of high school students feel no one truly understands them in the classroom. If done right, Tesla Bot could be a friend, a teacher, and a companion to overcome the feeling of isolation in the learning journey, something no current educational robot can do. Behind all of this is the long-term goal that Elon Musk has repeatedly emphasized: creating a society where AI and robots don't replace humans, but instead liberate them from physical limits to pursue deeper fields like philosophy, creativity, art, and spirituality. Education, if aligned with this direction, will no longer be about cramming knowledge for exams, but about opening up individual potential, a journey that everyone has the right to personalize. With Tesla Bot, this vision is no longer science fiction. What are the ethical and legal concerns of Tesla Bot? Tesla Bot and other AI robots are raising ethical and legal questions that we have never had to face before. In particular, as AI becomes more intelligent and capable of performing many tasks that replace humans, these issues will become increasingly complex and difficult to resolve. Prominent questions like, should there be laws protecting robots? If a robot causes an accident, who is responsible? And when robots can feel pain, should they be protected from abuse? Are becoming a focal point for both the AI research and development community. This is not only a concern for Tesla, but also a global issue for the AI industry, with competitors from countries like China and Japan facing similar questions. As Tesla Bot develops with the aim of improving performance and enhancing quality of life, the question of whether to create laws to protect robots is becoming more urgent. Tesla Bot, with its ability to perform many complex tasks from elderly care to industrial work, could be subject to abuse without proper protective regulations. Although robots currently lack human-like awareness or emotions, as AI develops to the point where it can learn and make decisions, implementing a legal framework may become necessary. Elon Musk has repeatedly warned about the potential dangers of uncontrolled AI development. To address these challenges, Tesla is pioneering not only in developing intelligent robots, but also in establishing ethical standards and regulations for their use and protection. Countries such as Europe, particularly the European Union, EU, are researching ethical and legal frameworks for AI robots, aiming to define responsibilities when robots cause damage or are subjected to abuse. Meanwhile, China and Japan, countries with strong robot industries, are also making similar moves. China, with its rapidly developing robotics industry, has introduced regulations for using robots in production and industrial environments, though there is yet to be a clear legal framework for AI robots in sectors like healthcare or social services. Japan has also started studying issues related to robot protection, particularly regarding their use in elderly care. This issue is not only a challenge for lawmakers but also for companies like Tesla, Boston Dynamics, and other competitors in the robotics industry. These companies need to clearly define legal responsibilities in the event of accidents. A prime example is Boston Dynamics, which, as it develops humanoid robots, also faces questions about who will be responsible if a robot causes harm during operation. As Tesla Bot and other AI robots evolve to the point where they can learn and respond to environmental stimuli, an important question arises: should society prohibit robot abuse if they are capable of feeling pain? Although current robots do not have feelings like humans. With the rapid advancement of AI technology, one day robots could reach a point where they can react to stimuli similar to humans. Elon Musk has expressed concerns that AI could become a threat if not properly controlled. While Tesla Bot and other AI robots currently do not have human-like sensations, with technological advancements, applying ethical and legal rules regarding robots' rights will become very important. Tesla's competitors, including Boston Dynamics and UB Tech, are also facing similar questions as they develop humanoid robots capable of learning and interacting with humans. Tesla Bot is not just a tool to assist humans in tasks, but it also raises complex ethical and legal issues that we need to address. We appreciate your contributions and hope you will have the most relaxing feelings after watching this video. If you did, please hit the like button and join the Techno Creator family by subscribing to our channel. And don't miss out on any of our awesome videos by hitting the bell icon. We value your feedback and your time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Until then, stay safe and have fun.